going down, worlds? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out the one and only Fleetwood Mac. The song is called Tusk. Now, I know nothing about this. Is this the name of an album? I'm not sure. I think it might be. I think I came across a blurb that said they had an album called Tusk, which would mean we're moving away from the Rumors album era. I don't know if I've heard every song on Rumors yet. I wanted to do a full album reaction to Rumors, but I'm so familiar with a lot of those songs from my reactions. I don't know if people would want that. But there is this thing that, so I did the Pink Floyd stuff. I love Pink Floyd. Dark Side of the Moon, my favorite reaction. Doing the full album was my favorite reaction of all time. The Wall is up there. It just took a little more work to get through the ideals of The Wall. But, you know, I kind of want to listen to a Journey album in its entirety. Fleetwood Mac, the Eagles, maybe Led Zeppelin, AC/DC. I just don't know if you guys are going to show up for anything like that. So if you would, tap in and keep tapping in the comments. If not, no big deal. We stick with these solos. But there are some albums like Journey specifically. They're just sounds so good. I just wonder how it flows together. Even Boston. Anyway, I'm rambling. We're checking out Fleetwood Mac Tusk. I've never seen this video, never heard the song. I think we're in maybe a new era of Fleetwood that I haven't heard before. Maybe not. I don't know. But we'll have some fun with it. If you're here for that, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back. 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 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus versus the World, over there, I've been doing movie reactions, also travel vlogging. But over here's where I do all the music and the music reactions. If you guys wanted access to these reactions early, there's a link in the description to the membership. It gives you early access. I try to update it every single day. And there's a big catalog of reactions that have not been released yet, so you could have some fun in there. Regardless, thank you guys so much for your support. Huge shout out to all of the members on the channel. We're over 2,000 deep, which is so incredible. Thank you guys. And let's get it popping, man. We're watching this from Fleetwood Mac's official YouTube channel. You know what it is. So make sure you go over there and watch this without me. Look, I'm going to interrupt the song, push pause, make commentary, and people come here for that, the commentary, the reaction. But it's so important to support the original in the way it was intended by watching it and listening to it in its entirety from its platforms. So make sure you do that. Let's get it popping. Fleetwood Mac. This one's called Tusk. This is actually a new side of Fleetwood Mac that I've never heard before. I don't know what is going on here, but I kind of like it. This tribal type of It's actually very similar to, some of the stuff I've heard in the rap R&B space. It's different than rap and R&B, but this, I like ask if he's going to stay or if he's going to go away. Now, if you guys know any of the storylines and the lore and the history of Fleetwood Mac and the relationships within this group, then you know that it's imprinted all over the music, right? That's what makes them intriguing. Now, I don't know the details. I haven't gone that far to know, I don't want to know. I want to get to know the music first before I get to know their personal lives. However, their personal lives are imprinted all over this music, right? And I feel like true artists, that's the best art, is giving your personal human experience perspective in the music, because then what happens is people can identify and relate with it because they've been through the same thing because they're human as you are. But yeah, you hear that already, like this, I don't know if there's a meaning behind the word tusk, because that just doesn't, I'm thinking an elephant, I'm thinking ivory, I don't know. From everything I'm hearing, maybe it's just a name. I have no clue. You guys would have to let me know. This is based off me not doing research for my reactions, because I don't want them to get spoiled by Google or AI trying to give me an interpretation of the song just from me asking a simple question, I don't know, man. This is kind of jumpy. Like, it's like, I don't know. And there was even these little sound effects, like, hold on, watch. You heard that in the background? There's something going, hita bata. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, they're kind of wilding with this one. Anyways, let's go. Don't say that you love me. Just say that you want me is a wild connotation. I'm trying to kind of think of the best explanation of how I'm interpreting that. Don't say that you love me. Just say that you want me. It's reflective and almost insinuating that romance is gone, right? Romance is the love part. I love you, we make love, da-da-da-da. But that's gone. It's almost saying that I don't want to love you anymore, but I need the comfort of, your physical, touch or something. It's almost like it's kind of like, actually, the more I think about it, it's kind of like this bittersweet thing, like it's like almost saying goodbye. Because if the love isn't there, that's kind of sad, like it's like, I guess you could have fun. Say that you want me is an inclination that you want me. You want me, but saying that you don't say that you love me is, like the romance, the feeling's gone. So I don't know. I don't want to dig too deep in it because it's very unique hearing this side of them. Also, the music, the sonically, it's like da 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 da. Marching band feel, tribal feel. They're throwing in these weird in the background, like some caveman is going on. I don't know, man. I don't know what they were on in the studio recording this, but I'm here for it. The horns, too. When the horns come in, come on, bro. What are we talking about? So the visuals are a little misleading other than it sounds like a marching band, with the horns and the drum patterns. But when I listen to it and disconnect from the visuals, I feel like a letting go. Like, don't say that you love me, just say that you want me. And there's like a letting go. And it's like kind of like this, hey, I just want to be held, or I want to be with you tonight, but that's it. Like, I've moved on. And I don't know if this album came after Rumors, but it would make sense if it did, right? Because I feel like in Rumors, with some of the stories I've heard and then some of the music I've heard, we're in the mix of these complicated relationships, and going through this, this journey within the music, especially when you think about the song Dreams and how it was written and what's being said there. You're like, crazy. But then we go into this, and the punch of the track feels liberating. Like, hey, I'm letting go finally. Like, don't say that you love me. I ain't even tripping anymore. Just say that you want me. But I've kind of liberated myself of this, which I hate to call love or the heart an anchor. But at this point, anyways, I'm kind of reaching because I don't know. That's just what I'm telling you guys what I feel by listening to this song and knowing a little bit about Fleetwood Mac. I could be totally wrong, but I think that's what's fun about interpretation. Like, it's just like a little ride. It's like a book, Mm. Yeah, I never know what to think with Fleetwood Mac. I never know what to think or expect. Like, I'm listening to this, I did not expect this. And this horn section started getting me in my bag. Like, the horns is one of my favorite parts of listening to a certain era of Chicago. Like, that's just, I don't know. I love that group Chicago, and they'd be dropping some, you know what I mean? So that's one of the experience. So when I heard the horns, I'm just like, it's just a little bouncy. Now, I'm not gaslighting. I'm not here to pander. This is not the best Fleetwood Mac song ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just cool. Like, in my book, there's like cool, I like it, I love it type of range. This is cool. This is cool. I dig it. I do like it, but it's not like, yo, I like this, or oh, I love this. It's like there's a lot of parts of it I enjoy. It's good, it's solid, but it's just when I'm listening to all the Fleetwood, thinking about all the stuff I've heard from Fleetwood Mac, I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. Actually, let me pull this up. Trying to see if it's from the same album. Blah, blah, blah. Where? Because I saved some stuff. Yeah. So I think Tusk was on my list. People asked for, but then Sarah, and I think that's on this same album. The album this is from, and I'm interested on what that sounds like, Anyways, you guys, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Always go to the original artist YouTube channel or where they're streaming their music and support them. Support them. That is super important, especially if you're watching my reactions and I'm playing some of the music and reacting to it, I always encourage you guys to go rock with the original. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ.